Hello there folks, my name is Spoonks and I saw Snow White and I didn't really like it. I wasn't really looking forward to this movie. If you've been with the channel long enough, you know I'm, like many people, not a fan of these live action remakes. I think they're pointless and they are inferior to the original Disney animated classics, and this looked to be no different. I wasn't as harsh on this movie as everyone else seemed to be. It looked like just another one of these live action remakes, and that's what I got, unfortunately. If you like those movies, then this one's gonna be right up your alley, but as for me, this just, again, I'm not a fan of these movies. I don't think they're really necessary. They don't add anything really, and this one is no different. I don't think it's as bad as everyone is making it out to be. I don't think it's the Antichrist or anything, but it is still a very bad movie. Believe it or not, I do have a couple of positive things to say about this film. Easily the best thing about it is Rachel Zegler. I know there is like some sort of irrational hate towards her, but honestly, I don't get it. I think she's a fine actress, and from what I've seen her in some other movies like The Hunger Games and the little bits and pieces I've saw of Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, she is a stupendous actress, and I thought she was a great fit for Snow White. She looks the part and she definitely sings the part. She brings that whimsy and charm and magic like wonder to her performance, and you can tell she really put her all into this, especially with the musical numbers. She has got such a great voice, and she did a great job with portraying the character. I thought she did excellent. I don't know why there's this hatred towards her all of a sudden. I don't see anything wrong with her, really. I just think that, you know, she's just been having not the best of luck with choosing movies, unfortunately, but she definitely shines the most out of everybody in this movie for sure. I also am appreciative that it's not like The Lion King, where they aren't just doing a shot-for-shot remake of the original animated classic. I think many people can agree that Snow White is definitely one of the Disney movies up for like an update. You know, I mean, look at how many Snow White movies we've gotten since then, before this. And yeah, I'm appreciative they took some creative liberties here. They're not mind-blowing, they're not great, they don't save the movie, but I appreciate that they tried to do a little something different with certain characters and story beats here that just don't make it look like, okay, this is just pointless, it's just the same movie. And I will say the new iterations of Hi Ho and Whistle While You Work were delightful, easily the best songs in the film. They definitely brought a lot of that classic Disney charm to these updated versions of these songs, and the musical numbers I thought were really well done and well sung, and just again definitely one of the highlights of the movie. Who would figure the two original songs from the original are one of the highlights? But yes, when they came up, I was happy with seeing them in the movie. And now on to the bad. While Rachel Zegler was great, Gal Gadot was not. Oh my goodness. This was not a great performance from her. Some really weird line readings and some bad takes. It definitely felt like they really just went for her first take with a lot of the scenes she's in. She has a really awkward song here, and I guess that's just the best way to describe it, really. She's clearly having fun with the role, but I think she was just miscast, or the direction wasn't there for her or something, because this was a really bad performance. The dwarves all look horrifying and odd and strange. I get that they're supposed to be magical creatures, but they still could have looked appealing. They got these realistic designs and textures on them that just bring us into the uncanny valley, and the meshing of them trying to make them look more mystical and realistic just doesn't look right. It looks really ugly and weird, and there's a lot of close-ups of them, and that just makes things worse. Like, put the camera away from them, please. They are not what I want to look at right now. There's some really bad new songs here. Again, only 2 of the original songs are in this movie, and the new stuff are just at best forgettable, and at worst just bland and uninteresting. Like, a lot of them just really don't leave an impression on you. There's some cool Musical numbers, yes, there's some cool choreography here and there, and occasionally one might get in your head, but most of them I felt were very forgettable, and there's so many of them that at a point you just got tired of listening to them, which is not what you want to be saying for the live action remake of Snow White. And of course, being a live action remake from Disney, there's a lot of unnecessary changes, some padding to make the movie a lot longer than the source material, and which again I'm grateful that they tried to do something different, but in execution it just doesn't work out. There's a lot of new characters, new fluff added to this movie, and they don't leave as much of an impact or a mark on anything really, and a lot of the characters are just really unmemorable, bland, and forgettable. Maybe you'll get some enjoyment value out of Rachel Zegler's performance or Gal Gadot's bad performance, but I doubt you will find a lot to remember or find charming with these new additions and how these characters are portrayed here, unfortunately. So yeah, overall, Snow White, it's just another one of these live action remakes. They come and they go. Really, it's got some good things. I like 2 of the original songs. I like that they at least tried to do something new with the source material, and Rachel Zegler is just carrying this on her back. Just really, she's doing a lot of the heavy lifting here, because once again, it's just another one of these remakes. I sound like a broken record, but like, if they're not going to do anything good with these remakes, what's the point of them coming out and churning them out so many at such a frequent amount of time? Unfortunately, I just do not recommend this. I don't think it's one of the worst. I think I prefer this over something like Dumbo and The Lion King, but man, this still wasn't really really entertaining at all for me. And those were my thoughts on Snow White. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all the social media links at the end of the video. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp.
Whistle while you work. It's easy to get through it when we do it hand in hand. So catch that merry tune. I'll take it. When work is fun, the work gets